Good people of YouTube, how are we? Oh, excuse me. I hope we're all well. And thanks for tuning in again to my latest look at what old tat I've acquired over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Although things are slow, I'm still managing to pick bits up. As I've said before in previous videos, I don't really tend to do eBay too much. So most of my pickups do come from you know, local pickups, marketplace, things like that. Excuse me. We've got some bits and pieces. I've got a couple of nice gifts from good friend. We've got some fodder, nice bit of tat to show you. It'll be going into CEX. A couple of bespoke pieces of hardware I will show you that I quite like. One of them's not really gaming related, so we won't go into too much detail, but I'll quickly show it, yeah. And 2 consoles. Now I've got most of the mainstream sort of retro consoles, if you like, that you know have been out over the years, but that's the mainstream ones. Obviously we know there's hundreds of you know rarer variants and things like that which I don't have, but these 2 that I've managed to pick up have eluded me for some time. Actually, I've never been desperate to pick them up. That's why I've sort of probably, you know, not gone out of my way to eBay and things like that, and sort of paid, you know, top prices. Although looking at one of them now, I may have overpaid a little bit, but you know, you can decide on that. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, to add two consoles that you know I haven't had into the collection is quite nice as well. So I will show you those. And what else? I think that's it. Shall we make a start? Shall I show you? Okay. First off the bat is if you watch my previous video, you will have seen that Basubi James sent me 2 copies of Daytona Circuit Edition, Japanese, and a link cable. And the idea is at some point to do a video, link a couple of Saturns up, and see what the link play is all about on that. Now I've got 2 Saturns. I've got Japanese and I've got a PAL. So it would have meant me either buying another Japanese Saturn, or I'm hoping that this is the solution. And it's what I've bought is it's an Action Replay Plus cartridge, in the hope that I can pop that into the PAL Saturn and it will allow me to play the Japanese game through it, hopefully. That's the idea. Now I know I just said a few minutes ago I don't generally buy off of eBay, but I did buy this off of eBay because I'm conscious that I want to get them linked up. I want to try it out. So we bought that, and it was £20. It cost me £20. Yet to test it, but on the listing it said it was untested, spares or repairs. So we're yet to see A, if it works, and B, if it actually does what I need it to do, allows me to play that Japanese game. So yeah, let's hope so. And once we get that all hooked up, I will do a video. I'll do a video of the linked Saturns. So yeah, that's the first thing that I've sort of picked up, really. Pop that down there. Moving on. These were off Marketplace, and it was just a local little ad. A lady put them on for sale, and she was in the same village as me, essentially. So I thought, well, a bit of trade fodder for CEX. These these cost me £12 in total, and they're PlayStation 4 games, and I got 5 in total. WWE 2K17, F1 2016, Need for Speed The Rivals, Dirt Rally. I think I'm going to give that one a go. I do like racing games. I like rallying games, you know, things like that. The graphics on the back, they look awesome. I might give that one a go. I might not actually be in such a rush to throw that into CEX. And then the last one, when I got it and had a little look at it, this is definitely something I will have a play with when I get time. I've not had a go with it yet, but Prison Architect. It says, build and manage a maximum security prison. Take control of the lives of your prisoners by building cells, hiring guards, and deciding what kind of warden you're going to be. Build a utopic centre for rehabilitation, a brutal supermax, or anything in between. Remember, it's your prison, it's your rules. See that? So, bit of a bizarre one, but yeah, I'll give that one a go. That one's not going to get traded in. That was the initial idea, but I might keep that one in the collection. It seems a bit odd. If anybody's actually given it a go and if it's any good, you know, let me know in the comments. So yeah, £12 for those. Not dirt cheap, I know, but I think we'll get it back in vouchers, even if I probably keep the prison one. We'll see. It's not the end of the world. Next up is a gift. And I was speaking to my good friend Tootie UK, and he sort of put something out there one day, and he said, has anybody got one of these? And I said, yeah, I've got one. And he was working on something, so I said, oh, I'll run it over to you. And we were talking, and he said, have you got this game and have you got that game? I was like, no. And he said, well, I've got a couple of copies. I've got duplicates of both of these. I don't quite know how he managed to get duplicates of these. Usually he's pretty on the ball with what he has and hasn't got, but somehow he'd sort of bought these, stashed them away, and then found them. So he said they are both complete. One of them's missing a trait. Would you like them? I hadn't got them, so I said, yeah, sure, thank you very much. What do I owe you? But he wasn't having any of that. So first up on the Super Nintendo, Rise of the Robots, and in the immortal words of Tootie, it's an honest copy. It's nice, actually. You know, I genuinely like them like that. That's all right. All complete. This is the one with the tray. Cart's lovely. And the manual is not bad at all. So, thank you very much, Stuart. And the second one, another Super Nintendo game. The Addams Family. I haven't got this either, so this is in lovely condition, really. It's not bad at all. Again, complete. This one just needs an inner tray, if you can see that. Manual, again, not bad at all. A few little creases and things, but we're all right with that. The cart's in a little baggie. Beautiful. absolutely lovely. So yeah, chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits with them. Tootie, thank you very much. Really appreciated. They're going straight into the collection. I've got to say, it was quite nice to pop over and we sort of just sat talking for half an hour. I hadn't seen him for a while, so it was nice to catch up. Not really seen too many people at all, to be honest with you, what with everything and working from home. So yeah, it was really nice to A, see him, and B, to get lovely gifts like that. So mate, thank you very much, much appreciated. They are. Next up, I will show you one of the consoles, or rather it's actually two, because I've got two of, but one's broken, but one seems to be working okay. So like I say, this is something that's, I say, eluded me for some time. It was always just, I knew I'd come across one day where the price was sort of reasonable, and I've probably paid slightly over the odds if it was just one, but obviously I've got the broken one as well. So maybe I can get the broken one fixed. Maybe I can have a look at it myself. You know, we'll see how that works out. It's got a couple of games with it as well. So I thought, yeah, you know, let's try it. Let me show you what it is. It is an Atari Lynx, and this was on Marketplace. Well, actually, there's two. Two Atari Lynx. So yeah, these were on Marketplace, and the guy said one of them seems to work okay. Don't know if you can see that. So that's the working one. It's in good condition actually, not bad at all. There's something with the screen at the top though. You can't see it too much when you're playing, but I've never had one before, so I'm not quite sure what that is. It doesn't seem to show too much when you're actually playing it. Let's turn that off. Came with a nice bag, and that one, like I say, is in nice condition. This second one, is right. I've put batteries in it. I can't get it to power up, but we'll have a little look at it. That one's not in quite such good condition, but I paid £90 for the pair, and it had Batman Returns that's in one of them, another copy of Batman Returns, Ultimate Chess Challenge, Lynx Super Off-Road, and, looks interesting, Turbo Sub. So it came with sort of essentially 5 games as well. £90 for the two. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think I looked on CEX, and I think they were about £75 to buy unboxed. So then a few games, and obviously I've got the broken one. So it's kind of one of them, isn't it? But it is nice to have a Lynx in the collection, because I'd never played one before. So I've actually got a couple of Atari Lynx games as well, other ones that I've picked up on my travels along the way. So we'll give it a go. Okay. So next up, I will show you the other new console, and the other bit of hardware, the main bit of hardware that I've purchased. I've actually got it hooked up sort of, I'm looking here because I've got it hooked up here. So what I'll do, we'll have a little jump cut and I'll spin you around and I'll turn it on and you can have a little look at what we've got going on here. Okay. Okay, so now we've spun round, you can see this is one of the pieces of hardware I picked up, which as people that will know me know, I really do like my CRT TVs. Got a few, and again, this is something I've wanted for some time. The Philips Discoverer, the space helmet style television. I've seen them on other people's videos and on the internet and things like that. But I went earlier in the year to a game shop in Boston called Central Games, I think it's called, and the guy got one set up in there. And when I seen it actually in the flesh for the first time, it was more impressive than what I sort of expected it to be. It was bigger and probably better built as well. So I seen this on Marketplace, and the lady was selling it for £40. It was about an hour from me. I contacted her. Have you still got it? Yes. Can I come and collect it? Yes. Absolutely brilliant. So that's the first sort of bespoke piece of hardware, if you like, the Discoverer. The second thing that I picked up on the same day, which I won't bore you too much about because it's not really gaming related, but it is old and it is retro, if you like. And this is something that I didn't know too much about at all. This is a video disc player, and the guy had got it on Marketplace, and he was offering it out for free of charge. He said it needs looking at, it needs a stylus. It sort of predates the Laserdisc player, so I thought it was a little bit unusual. And I went over and seen the guy, and I spoke to him, and yeah, he was quite happy for this to just go. But I asked him if he'd got any video discs for it, and he said he had, but he was going to put them on eBay. I said, well, what are you looking for? And he said £20, and he'd got 5 of them. So I said, yeah, I'll take those then, so that I've got some to sort of try it with, potentially get a stylus for it, and see if we can hook him up and play. Like I say, I won't go into too much detail, but that's a video disc. It's a bit of a monster of a thing. It's kind of like a vinyl, if you like. You can't take them out. The disc is in there. And essentially what you do, you pop it in, and this is like a caddy, and it takes the disc, and then you pull this caddy back out, and you turn it on, and the stylus reads the video and the audio. I've got 5. I'll quickly show you them. Singing in the Rain. So some old classics there, and I just thought it was a bit unusual, bit of an unusual thing to sort of have and have a little play with. And I do quite like the old CRTs, laser discs, VHS. So this was kind of new to me as well, if you like. So yeah, sort of interesting. The other console you can probably see that I picked up this week is Panasonic 3DO, and that was purchased from a lovely gentleman. He's a YouTuber. His name's Sean. Retro Games Revived. If you've not watched his channel, please go and have a little look. He's a smashing fella. Likes his micro 8-bits and things like that. And he was selling this. I was on a group that he's in, and I seen him list it. I seen the photograph, and I thought to myself, if that's a reasonable price, you know, I'm going to have that. and he uploaded the photograph, and then below it I could see him type in, and there was a little bit of blurb about it saying that it came with an official controller, 3 games. Now these 3 games, they're not original, these are actually reproduction, but they're nice reproductions, because the Panasonic 3DO had no copyright protection, so presumably you can just, you know, burn the games and play them. So it comes with 3 repro games, if you like, official controller, all working, nice condition, and I'm sure he won't mind me saying the price, because he was sort of just putting it out there for sale. So I paid £100 for the Panasonic, and he sent it, came really quick, well packed, and I'm absolutely over the moon with it. So I've hooked it up to the Philips Discoverer. Now, as some of you may know, the Discoverer is actually RF only. It only has 1 input on the back, which is a bit of a shame for such a cool looking TV. But it is what it is, and it looks quite nice. It does look really quite nice through it. I'll turn it on and briefly show you. Another thing that I have found with the TV that I didn't know about, the lady didn't tell me about, is the speakers aren't very good on it. They're a bit crackly, which fortunately isn't really a problem, because again, in one of my earlier videos I mentioned that I picked up this Pioneer amp from it was a NES pickup, and I got a few bits and pieces, and I wanted to incorporate it anyway, so I've actually hooked the audio through the amp, and I was going to do that anyway, and it was only when I just sort of, when I was hooking this up, that I noticed that the speakers weren't that good on the TV, but not that that's really particularly a problem, because like I say, my intention was always to use this amplifier, and I've got some Technics speakers. I don't know if you can see them, that I picked up from the car boot quite cheap last year, so I've plugged those in, and they sound quite nice. So I'll quickly turn it all on to show you it in action. It's the official controller for it. The game we've got in is called Killing Time, and hopefully turn the sound up, you'll be able to, again, I'm not sure quite how it will come through on the video. My Egyptology professor, Dr. Hargrove, was always recounting his trips to I've been playing this a little bit, this Killing Time. It's a bit like Doom, it's that sort of style game. And you can obviously lift the helmet up on this, but being in the conservatory, it prevents the glare having it down. So I've actually got quite used to having it down, and I play with it down. I think you know, it is designed to work like that. Her greed drew her toward Dalton degrees, the debonair, 2-bit smuggler. In its heyday, the Conway estate. So yeah, I'll turn that down a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that speaker just crackling just a little bit. You turn that down and it's absolutely fine. So yes guys, that's it for this one. Like I say, not massive amounts, but the bits that I've got, I'm really pleased with. The Atari Lynx, the 3DO, great additions console wise to the collection. A couple of lovely Super Nintendo games from Tooty UK. A little bit of fodder to trade in. Something to mess around with, have a little play, see if we can sort of get working. So yeah, all good. And I thought it might be interesting to see something, you know, slightly different to just, you know, game after game after game. And that's it guys. Hopefully you know, I'll continue to pick a few little bits and pieces up, and we can do this again sometime. So for now, take it easy, and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you very much. Bye.